Hello everybody! This video I'm going to share my haul and swatches for Polish Pickup April 2025. This first polish is Pinnacle Polish's 11th birthday cake. It is inspired by Bilbo's birthday cake. This polish has a white crelly base with a mixture of metallic and holographic pink, orange, gold, green, and purple glitter. The first coat goes on beautifully. It is got just the right amount of glitter. It is patchy, so this will need a second coat. I'm also applying it over a white base coat just to see how this builds up on white and if I need a second coat. Spoiler, I do need a second coat even over white. So this is what it looks like after the first coat. As you can see, the white base coat does brighten the polish, but it still is patchy and it needs a second coat. After applying the second coat, I got full coverage. The white over the natural nail gave it a crelly appearance. I don't have a prominent nail line, so I did not need a third coat. These type of crelly polishes work good over a white base coat if you have a prominent nail line. I'm topping this with Glisten & Glow's Glitter Grabber. I'm letting that dry completely and then applying a coat of Glisten & Glow top coat. Over the white, I think for my preference, it doesn't really look as good as just applying it over a clear base coat. I lose the translucency of the crelly and it doesn't have that depth to it. As you can see, with Glitter Grabber and a coat of top coat, there is still some texture. So I went back in and applied another coat of top coat. The next polish I got is Royla's Cheesecake and Candlelight. This is described as an orchid pink base with gold shimmer. On my thumb, the first coat goes on very sheer. I think at this point I realized this polish is going to need 3 coats on my natural nail. But this polish is thin, not too thin, but it builds really good. I like the consistency. It allows for multiple coats so you can get the depth of color that you'd like. I knew when I got this polish I was going to wear it over white. Maybe a white base coat that's a little bit softer, but over white, that pink just pops. That pinky purple color is just glorious. It's so beautiful and it's so pretty, so ethereal. Over black, you get that pure shimmer. It's pretty too. I'm going in with a second coat on my thumb and a second coat on my other fingers as well. This polish definitely needs a third coat to hide my nail line, and I don't have a prominent nail line. After polishing my nails with this color, I wish I had applied a blurring base coat to my index finger. I'll do that for my other swatches. But I think this is beautiful. You can see my index finger and pinky, they have 2 coats, and you can still see my visible nail line. Now I think with this polish, because it has so much shimmer in it, you don't notice it unless you're looking for it. Because our hands are always in motion and no one's really looking at them up close, you know, you don't really need a blurring base coat. But 3 coats is the minimum for natural nails for me. The third polish I got is Cuticula Fairycore. It's a soft violet with a strong, sparkling aqua green, blue, purple shifting shimmer. This polish is beautiful. You see the nail polish brush? That's the color I want. And I'm able to achieve that over white. Spoiler. So this first coat goes on similar to the Royla. It's very sheer and buildable. And you see, I had the blurring base coat on my index finger. This does save me a third coat, and I am going to wear a blurring base coat if I want this shade. But I knew when I got this polish, I wanted to wear it over white because I want the polish color that's in the bottle, and it's all you see on the brush there. It is streaky over the white. I should have used a more translucent white base coat, like a milkier white. I think it would have been prettier. It wouldn't have been as stark underneath it. And look at that green shimmer. Woo. So this second coat, you will see that I'm not getting opacity with the second coat. It will need 3 coats on my natural nails to hide the visible nail line. If I'm in a hurry, I'm satisfied with 2, but I still like the opacity that 3 coats brings it. It also brings it closer to the color that I want to achieve. The blurring base coat on the index finger, 2 coats, perfect. I'm done. Top coat, get out the door. Now on my middle finger, I'm putting a second coat on my middle finger, but I am going to go back and do a third because there was some patchiness on my application of the first coat. That's an error on my part, not the polish. I think it pulled up some of that white base coat and it made it look streaky. And here's the third coat. I'm going to apply a third coat to my thumb and a third coat to the middle finger to get the opacity that I want for this polish. So this is what the polish looks like at my desk under different lighting at my desk. When I filmed this, I had no sunshine. So I figured I'd come back later in the video and put it on each finger and show it in different lighting on another day. Now again, my favorite is over the blurring base coat, 2 coats over it, and 2 coats over the white if I apply it right. The last polish I picked up is Lumen Magic Frog. Magic Frog is a metallic magnetic polish saturated with the green to blue to indigo large particle shimmer. Now I have Lumen's Glass Frog and I love that polish. That polish has a light teal base. I think this one has a light teal base as well. I am velvetizing the polish on all my fingers except for my pinky. I love the velvet effect and I most likely won't wear it in a cat's eye. I'm putting it over a blurring base on my index finger and over white on my middle finger, black on my ring finger, and my pinky will be a cat's eye. This polish has more opacity than Lumen's Glass Frog. Lumen's Glass Frog never reaches opacity for me, but it's made not to. That polish is made to be sheer by design because it has so much shimmer in it that you really don't need it. It just looks like a veil, like a bubble. Like, you know, that glassy bubble or glass look? I guess that's why it's called Glass Frog, right? But anyway, this is glorious. Oh my gosh. I am so glad I got it. I tried to do Magic Frog using Glass Frog and a silver magnetic, and I could not get it. So I thought, I love Glass Frog. I'm getting Magic Frog. It has to be beautiful. And I am blown away by this polish. I am blown away. Wait till you see what this polish looks like in different lighting. I have so much footage. You shouldn't get bored, but if you get bored, then I don't know why. It's glorious. But I did put a lot of footage in this video because you have to see it. Hopefully they'll bring this back. It is beautiful. Putting this over black, this shows you how opaque this polish is in 2 coats. It nearly covers that black polish. All that black does is just gives it a different depth than the white. So 2 coats is all I need for this polish. That makes me so happy. Okay, prepare yourself. It's about to get beautiful. Look at this. Woo! I am a sucker for a large particle shimmer. I love it. I love this. Look! It looks like different polishes with just a slight wiggle of my finger. Brace yourself. Look at this. I don't know what light this is, but I want this light following me everywhere I go. That is beautiful. And look at this. This is Flash. Did this polish get any prettier and sparklier? I didn't even know it had rainbows in it. Yeah, you don't even want to know how much I had to edit this down. This is beautiful. I filmed this today. I had some sunshine, so I jumped and got some polish on my nails. My kitty had to get involved. And this is what it looks like in all different types of lighting. Outdoors, indoors, shade. You know, kitty sniffs, all that goodness. Individual fingers. It's pretty. These are beautiful polishes. And this is just, on my pinky, it's just 2 coats of 11th birthday. My ring finger is 2 coats over a blurring base. This one is 2 coats over a blurring base. And this one is 2 coats over a blurring base. I didn't put these over white because I wanted to show what the color is achievable with just a blurring base. All of these have Glisten and Glow's top coat. My pinky has a coat of Glitter Grabber and 2 coats of top coat. Fairycore and Magic Frog has a blue shimmer in there. I didn't even know that Magic Frog had that in there. I learned something new today. I don't know what I'm going to find out tomorrow. I guess I need to wear a full manicure and see. And I remembered to try a matte top coat on these. Woo! Look at that. The Cheesecake and Candlelight is on fire. It has that glow, like ember glow, like it's burning underneath the surface. And Pinnacle, Crellies just look beautiful with a matte top coat. And Fairycore and Magic Frog, they're glorious. I don't know what else to say. I love the matte top coat on there. Well, these are my final shots of these beautiful polishes when I'm sitting in my chair. I just can't stop. Can't stop recording. Which one was your favorite? Did you pick up any of these during polish pickup? Let me know in the comments. If you like my channel, if you like the videos I do, please consider subscribing. I'd love to have you be part of my little family here on YouTube. Thank you so much for watching. I hope you have a great day. Bye.